Okay. So the first, let's see, Chicago on this one, it's what is underlined here to say determine organizational stance regarding social responsibility. Ne? Again, as I said, with the NPOs, it's society is what must drive you. Sector figure, as they're explaining, you can make money, but the passion and the society, this is how you do it. So stance means the standing of what are you doing as the organization, ne? In order to impact again the social responsibility on the side. The first point but you need to research and understand social responsibility. Ne? You familiarize yourself with the concept, social responsibility and its different dimensions, such as environmental sustainability, community engagement, ethical business practices, and employee welfare. Right. Let's discuss now. What do we understand by this? And this is what is going to assist ngale homework you must come back with on Friday. It has to be something lenicabangile. Now this means you need to research. Is there a need for this thing in the community that you are looking at, for instance? That's why go and find 5 projects. My problems like 5. Ngabe problem lo ngicabanga ukuthi ngilena lelo ngakayibonanga, but something that you've experienced it, because once une passion, the passion has to be driven, angisho. So we are checking here, they even speak about ethical business practices, employee sustainability, community engagement. So lendo leyendako, in order for it to give back, we are researcher. Baningi bantu labaqhamuka ne-business idea, umuntu ahleli phasi mara ubona ukuthi lento lena good, it's not sustainable, it's not going to assist in anything. We understand? Ntozama pick just to get the idea yokuthi okay nine you're thinking, yeah, this idea iqhamuka ngakuphi. Akuna right, akuna wrong. Angisho umuntu umuntu une-passion yakhe. Akusiyo lelo nayo. Wena sho ukuthi ngilele bathi batokuphathela yona. Okay. Page 5, ne? Right on? Okay. Esimagama ena ngisengawajwayeli. Konje ngibani la ngala? Siphiwe. Okay. Angikubika ngisho. Don't take it personal. I just want to understand. I understand niyathunga. When you started, was it a matter of an NPO? Kumbe benifuna kufunza kuthunga? Sebese banipusha ngala. Do you feel it's something that you can do as an NPO? Okay, bese ngicabangile ma-ideas. I know sebanikile bantu lokuthi kune bantwana labahluphekile. Were you also thinking along those lines? Nsuka kuphi? Emathafeni. So vele niyababona abantwana that are struggling. Are you only thinking of uniform or pushing it? Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Do we understand in Zabale research? Sharp. Okay. Maybe I can move to the educational group. Okay. Had you researched, had you seen a gap that you needed to fill? Ngisebenza nonke kumbe nimithe la mina phela ngiyacala kunibona niyatana or nimithe la so ngente kama ideas are different ne. Okay, it's fine. Ngicela ukuthi akuput. Yeah. With yours, what is the drive? Had you researched it?
The first one is trying to identify what's the need. Because most of the time I was schooling, when you follow the day, you don't move up because there's no health ekhaya.
Okay.
And then someone say, okay, no. It's more always following instead of goes by good at least it's only that 1 hour, 2 hours, sleeping on our homework.
Okay. Uhlala kuwena?
Lamatafeni.
Emathafeni as well. Okay. And then are you getting, as much as you researched, yasebenza bayeda, have you started assisting labantwana in homework? You started already and bayeda vele. Okay, so there's a need. Okay. All right, it's fine. The second point here, but you must review your mission, your vision, and your values. That's why when it's about organizations, it's okay. Okay, maybe let's go back to the one I had, events management. Ne? Where in an events management, sithini siyaplan. Bangathi nje sidinga umuntu lo toplan amshado, we are there. I-birthday, we are there. Kune-speaker lesitake ehholo elokishini, we are there. That's what we do. Ne? This is ours, ngithi sonke yethu sonke la. Ikhampani le senda lokho. Akuna boss ngithi sonke ngisho. So we can think from one side. So now when they say the mission of this thing, a mission is what do we do? La. So our mission could be, would say we want to plan excellent events. That's our mission. Our mission is sifuna kubanga number 1 la eMpumalanga. Mission yethu ngileyo. This is what drives us. Angisho, when you go back now, nini nema mission eni. Mission yakho papa, unceda abantwana. You want to help with homework. This is what drives you. You're recycling, you want a better ecosystem. This is your mission. Ngiyo into le ngidrive la kule NPO yakho. Then there's your vision. What do you foresee? Where do you want this to go? Le ndo yakho le. Leyo kuthi masothi uyayibeka umuntu othiwa lo uyahlanya lo, but this is your vision. This is what makes you wake up. Until the company yami ifika la, I'm not stopping. And uma ngifika lana, I revise my vision. This is where I want to go now. Yabona? Trevor Noah, for instance, a comedian yala, uqale kuphi? Titeje tincane, look at him now. He had a vision for himself. And if vision yakhe lesikhathi sekatibona sekase-TV, ayizange yema. He didn't say, I want to end, because wale, maXhoseni, kusingophelele Eastern Cape. No, he broke it. After Bamate Eastern Cape, what I'm going to Gauteng, Gauteng, South Africa, the world. So that's what Nani, you need to understand. Yeah, and to cala again, tungeli bantu base mathafeni, yasebenza, you don't stop. Ingaba vision yakho namuhla mawusacala ubhala whatever you are writing for assistance. Mara mwazi uyithole, you move on. That's what a vision is. Values is what the organization stands for. That's the value. Yandole. If you are helping people, that is the value. What is driving it in that stance? Something that you value, people will value imali. What do you value kule organization le? You understand? If kunguthi le yethu yema events, we value the customer. Lo muntu otosinika imali ukuthi nayi into lengifuna, we need to value lo muntu lo. This person must mean a lot ukuthi sathi ukuthi sithatha imali yakhe and we are giving back lendo leyo. So if nine nebantu laban assistako financially to push this, you need to value lo muntu loyo or that company that is assisting you or lelen partnerisha nayo to give you finances in order to push. That has to be a value. Le value lena and umbeke tu on a pedestal because you need to respect this person. Without this value, angeke mission yendele, you won't have a vision that will be possible. Do you understand that, English? Okay. Here they say analyze past actions and initiatives. Angeke so long funza la. Lokunye kuyakhulumela and I feel I need to explain it. This again, cishe ihambisana. It's research. When you've started, I'm happy ukuthi nonke seniqalile. You need to sit back, drawing board. Uyabuka ukuthi ngindeni ekuqaleni. Where did it get me? You analyze so that you move on. Angeke wende into namuhla ubone ukuthi ayisebenzi. Ulala uvuke kusasa futhi ayisebenzi. Akuna analysis. Mara uyayibona nawe ukuthi hayi phela. It's not moving. You need to analyze and come up with my initiatives. Okay, how do we now move from this? Are we fine? Thank you. Okay, this is assess supply chain and operations. Yabo, lang sengifuna kuqala khona. They say investigate organizations' supply chain and operation. Consider whether they prioritize ethical sourcing, environmentally friendly practices, and fair labor conditions. If you've worked, you'd understand this. Ne? Mara mangwa kasebenzanga supply chain. Ne, supply chain. No. Okay. Supply chain kuma organization is what assists ngokuthola bantu labatosebenta for la. So with our supply chain, for instance, let's say na company yethu events. Yabo? Sidinga supply chain letoba ngiyo that handles sesidinga abantu be sound, for instance. Supply chain must now go out bositholela ama quotation. Basendele all the rules to say yeah na isound yethu meli so labantu lameli ba deliver ngesikhathi leso. That is what the supply chain division does. Yabona? So ngalatu kwemthungo your supply chain will probably come in mase kumele nithonga imaterial. Angeke phela ngeke uyongena la uthola imaterial khona kokucala uthenga imaterial uyothenga uhlala phansi. No, you need to understand the costing of this thing. Imaterial mabathi ayikho available itofika ngelanga leso, you need to understand konke lokho kuze ukuthi ukhone ukuplana. Uyabona? That's what supply chain is. Operations is that as well, making sure all things are delivered in time. So supply chain usebenta na operations. Like I said, mangusi sidinga sound, kumbe sidinga, let's say sidinga MC. Bo MC siyabadla nelspread baningi. But we need to now find MC loto sendela msebenzi lo right. So tos checkela lo MC ekuphi nakuphi bathini bonke labantu laba hayi lo right ngimalini, operations ufika nini, sebenza njani naye lo muntu loyo. Are we fine? Ngavumi singekho right. But I think masesenda nangalena sitokhona lokubuya back this side, ne? And then they say review, reporting and communication, ne? In any organization, communication is key. Whether usebenta ni-2 kumbe ni-4, mara you need to always communicate with the people that you are working with. Reporting is another form of communication that is better because uyakhona tracer back ubuye ukuthi oh mhla ka1 enda so. Ma reports ngilangena khona lapha. Ma organization lamaningi atothi oh ngifuna i-weekly report, mina la bengisebenza khona. As a civil engineer, send a monthly reports. I go out to site, siyakha stadium. I need to come back to the organization. Ngisho oh na report. Simela. This is how things are going. For instance, let's say ngala with the education, you had said ukuthi vision yethu this year ukuthi sifuna kuthola 100 bantwana besibancedako. You need to come back and report. Whether nketha ukuthi every month niya reporta nyalo bantwana sisemek 5. Wonke umuntu understand in the organization ukuthi this is where we are standing. Now you note down because mhlazana so reviewer your whole thing. You can look, oh ngoJanuary bebayi 5 bantwana. NgoJune bese ngifike ku30. NgoDecember sengu 120. You review, you go back, you analyze your past action. What did I do to get so many people? This is what I need to work on. If beba less, yini le wrong lengiyendile. Maybe I didn't advertise enough, maybe mele ngene Instagram. You understand? But it's good to report and communicate because lama report ngiyovele la utobuka khona ukuthi oh ayikenayi la bengilekha khona. We move to stakeholder. They say evaluate stakeholder engagement. A stakeholder is anyone that is part of lendo lengiyendako. Company yethu is events. Ne? Ku events, a stakeholder, MC. So to the MC, yangisho. Stakeholder is sound. If usenda mshado, stakeholder basingilala bashadako. Stakeholder ngilo muntu wedeko. Stakeholder ngilele ngibatholile labatongendela ama program. Anyone that is involved kulendo lengiyendako is a stakeholder. uyabona konje nina nendani ngale ne-education recycling ngala ngibambile mthungo lelenye substance abuse. For instance, now when you say I want to help them ngibathathe ngoba faka kuma AA or psychologist, those people are that. If you are working with the hospital, i-ROBS yak-assista. ROBS is a stakeholder. And labantu laba here, they say you need to evaluate engagement yabo. First of all, you need to engage them. I'm sure you bring them in. This is what we are doing. This is what we are doing. This is what we are doing. And you engage them in that sense. Best you evaluate foods. Am I talking to these people enough? You find ukuthi nang MC sesinayo sesim-engagile. MC siyakudinga mhla ka-23. Siyakhohlwa thina nga-MC. Kamhla ka-23 MC so committed. Uyabuya uthini? Mina nizange nabuya nang-engage phela. So you engage all these people. You engage so they know you are there. Imagine now you are working with ROBS. You come over. Nayi idea yami ROBS. So ROBS is hayi ku-right. Uyathula. Nang umuntu somtholile lothi hayi mina sengiready uthi uyafika i-ROBS ithi you didn't engage us. So you need to keep on engaging labantu labangenelako so that what you are doing can become a success. Angisho. Nangale mo. And then you assess your environmental impact. You need to, I'm sure you know that. Whatever we are bringing out, I'm going to go back again. Nang sinesi events. Shayim mcimbi omkhulu la eMbombela. Sabita ama orphan. Angisho phela mcimbi wethu ngilo. Angisho we are giving back. Sasho ukuthi no, today we are hosting often like mama home, bantwana babuye bonke, jumping castle, maclown, in savuka sahamba kudu sihambile ngcolile. Did you see how dirty it was in the morning, must speak? That's an environmental impact. Ne? So you need to check environmental. Sendani naba bayathunga, ajuba ticephu tabo setigcwelela ngaphandle. Yeah, understand? Na lenifundisa abantwana senibabhalisile emaphepheni. Kids are kids. So you need to make sure ukuthi environmentally how does it impact lento lengiyendako. You plan for that, you assess that. Yabo nginvela I think it deep. It's more in detail than that. But like I said, I'm sure it's in events. So we need to know, make sure ukuthi masesicethile la nebantu lababuya ke stakeholder must come in bayathi ngesilesibuya sto cleaner siyamikisa ngala ka recycling iyachubeka inzaba yethu ne. Okay, evaluate philanthropy and volunteering. Again, I think this is where you guys will come in. Msebevele nisebenza kakhulu. If it's an NPO, you understand ukuthi nima volunteer vele uyabona. By default. Yeah, again, it's assess. You need to make sure everything is right. Angish, you compare against industry standards, compare organizations, practice against industry benchmarks and best practices in social responsibility. I'm going to make now an example. If they say compare against, ngeke uthi usithungela uniform mara le yakhe iqhamuka liplitsi lingakanani. Give back what is expected, what is of standard. You understand? Angeke nangalaba recycler mari glass so liqhamuka nje. I don't know ukuthi in recycler to what extent, but make sure that what you are doing you are giving back of standard. Nanguthi uyofundisa umntana ka grade 3 homework. Make sure that is what you are doing. If you are bringing in extra work to say, maybe loads make sure you are giving back. You research, this is what is needed. This is of standard work. So you give back. Seek employee perspectives. Gather insights from current and former employees about organization's culture, values, social responsibility. We'll take it back now. Company it. So, you need to make sure ukuthi njengoba sonke sihleli sisebenza la kule company we are fine. Socially so. Sebenta si right la kule ina organization yethu. Socially when uphetheke kahle your values as a person. That's why you find there's laws, nema employee guidelines from the government that explain all of these things. Are we following it now? As much as we NPOs are volunteer, but are we respecting each other? Those are the values. If you find sometimes it's okay, now maybe we're working with an Indian person and I'm black, there are values that are different and they have to be respected. So that is what we look at now to say my values njengoba siphelele thina la siyawa respecta na. I am Christian, Mundu is Hindu. Do you understand? You need to respect that as an organization njengoba usebenza nebantu. That's what it means. The other one is engage with leadership and management. The next page. This is when now M17 or in the organization, you engage with those people. It goes back to you report to those people. They know this is what is going on the ground. Now they need to engage with you. If now there's someone who is above you, you engage with that person. You consider long-term goals. This is again the vision. And show by long-term goals. Ukuthi la ukuthi umuntu akubuye athi halo uyahlanya lo. Cabanga intshelo usimine le class leni ngolende America leli in 5 years. Lo mnyanga ngihleka. But that's my long-term goal. This is where I see myself in 5 years. Nani, you need to have my goals. Like I said, ukuthi njengoba nibunine net class uyasho ukuthi hayi December 120 bantwana. This is my long-term goal. This is where I want to go. So you need to consider ube nawo vele because lawo ngiyo le luck driver ki company yakho or the organization kube ngiyo le khulako. Formulate a stance assessment based on your research. Create a comprehensive assessment of the organization's stance, social responsibility. You highlight their strengths, areas of improvement, and you suggest enhancing their commitment. It goes to lendo lebe sengishilo. But see, you need to assess. You go back, you check. Nasi strength sam, nkulanjan. Na you weakness yam. How do I turn it into a strength? Ne? Okay. Skatin. Full stop. Okay. 8 minutes. Do we need a discussion? Maybe we can bring it home to what you are doing so that we understand it, guys. Yes, man, what you come? Ngathi ngaze ngiplugile amagama yakhumbula ka grade At least nginibide ngelika it's respectful. No singithi sisi, at least ngithi simphiwe. Yeah, freedom I think ngiyamkhumbula. Okay, ungabuta mama.
Like, is it appropriate to identify under values aid?
Muphi umsebenzi lo?
For example, say event.
Yeah.
So when it event, obviously you have to make sure that whatever event you were asked, so so make sure that it's maybe my home because just like satisfied. So that's our way.
Yeah.
So is it appropriate to value our work?
Yes.
Reviewing it will make us do best. Is it appropriate?
It's appropriate, but angichange ukuthi le value usi our work. You'd have to now make it make sense. Ngoba kutoqhamuka umuntu nakusasa afike ayifunze. I understand the value yethu. Yo lama value nema mission indolo inika ne customer. Lokuthi mangithengisa le company yethu le ngiyakunika I value yami. I want the bride to be happy. Put it there. So that if I'm a bride, ngiyabona ukuthi oh they actually value me. You understand? So if kungukuthi niyafundzisa labantwana and you have your value are those children. You want the education of these children ukuthi improve. That is your value. Nami mangimtali ngithi akutoyifunza ivalue ngisho ukuthi oh hayi laba muzivele they are for my children. They are about your business is your value, but you write it down in a way lokuthi noma sewuyithengisa le NPO yakho noma you are going to ask for assistance bayabona ukuthi hayi uyadada ukuthi iyaphi.